What's up, Tiger fans? It's the Morgan Thomas Show again. Another video, this time a top 5 video, in-state recruits in South Carolina. So the top 5 best recruits for the 2022 recruiting class from your lovely state of South Carolina. Before we get into the video, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel so that you can stay up to date to all of our Clemson exclusive content on YouTube. Who else does Clemson exclusive content on YouTube this frequently? Every week you get new videos from us talking about Clemson exclusive topics. Let's get into it. Houston here with myself, Morgan Thomas from the Morgan Thomas Show. Okay, so top 5 in-state recruits in South Carolina. Reason why I wanted to do this one, Houston, is because basically we've already done individual videos for all these gentlemen. And so now I want to kind of give them some love, show them some love, and go through them each individually and talk about kind of how Clemson has done in the state. Because, there were some rumblings that, Clemson had gotten away from their first love, had gone to California and Florida and all these other places, and they're kind of ignoring South Carolina. But that's probably not the case, especially in 2022.
Yeah, if you just listen to the message boards of our feathered brethren in the Midlands who just hang on and cling to hoping the dynasty collapses. Meanwhile, they worship their golden chicken that they've built down there. Just let them have that. Clemson's getting back to it. It's all about whether or not it fits, and I think this is a perfect year that the talent in South Carolina meshes with what Clemson's looking for, and that's why you see a lot more SC offers this year.
A big thing is that, South Carolina, I don't like saying this out loud, considering I love South Carolina high school football, but not really the biggest recruiting bed in college football. That's for sure. Clemson does have to go to Georgia and Florida to get, most of their big time players to build up what Dabo has built so far. And then even moving forward to North Carolina and Tennessee. And then, as we know, from Maryland and outside of DC area as well. And then, even more recently, tapping into California of all places, but and Texas as well. But now kind of bringing it back to South Carolina. Let's start with South Carolina here. All right. So I'm going to tell you the top 5 recruits. I'm going to put a list up here. All right. So you got Jaden Lucas, cornerback, 6'1", 175, 4-star. And that's the thing. There's not too many 4-stars for sure. Outside of the top 5, there's not too many of them. Jalen Sneed, outside linebacker, 6'2", 215, 4-star guy there. Jaleel Skinner from Greer, South Carolina, tight end, 6'5", 210, 4-star guy. Jalen Sneed's from Hilton Head. Jaden Lucas from Malden, if I didn't say that. Colin Sadler from Greenville, offensive tackle, 6'5", 295. He's already committed to Clemson. And Adam Randall from Myrtle Beach, wide receiver, 6'3", 198 pounds, 4-star as well. He is also committed to Clemson. Honorable mention, Antonio Williams from Dutch Fork, wide receiver, 6 foot, 180. He's a 4-star guy. Only other 4-star from 24/7. Only 6 4-stars, and he is currently leaning towards South Carolina, is what they are saying. So when you look at this list, Houston, we've gone down the list from the top 5. Is there anybody that you like the best from this list of top 5?
I'm a little surprised at how low they have Colin Sadler and Adam Randall ranked. I think Adam Randall, to me, at least on his film, is you can make the case for Jaden Lucas, but I feel like Adam Randall should be in the top 2. I've watched Jalen Sneed's film, and I'm not saying the kid's going to be good or anything like that, but I feel like to put him as an outside linebacker, there's not the film that really matches that. He's down on all, he's in a 4-point stance. Generally, they're playing him. And that's kind of indicative of the competition that you're facing down in the the low country. So you don't get a ton of film of him playing outside linebacker, maybe being in pass coverage. Just a lot of 3-down kind of technique. And so it doesn't do justice to somebody like Colin Sadler, who is a great offensive lineman. I've seen him in person. I think he should be top 3. I think Adam Randall should be top 2. And that's just not just me being a Clemson fan biased. I've seen their film. I think they look great. And I think outside of maybe Jaden Lucas, those should be your top 3 guys. And then followed that by Jaleel Skinner, and then Jalen Sneed.
Look, these guys on this list definitely have something that Clemson needs for sure. I mean, Clemson could go after all of these guys, really. I mean, they have offered 4 out of the 5. They didn't offer Jalen Sneed, which some people have asked, why didn't they do that? Well, if you look at the list, I can't tell you exactly why they didn't or did, but he has strong ties already. His coach already has strong ties to Notre Dame, so he kind of already had a upper hand there for his recruitment. But they do need Clemson does need an outside linebacker, but they already have, I believe, 3 that they have offered that they feel like they would like maybe a little bit more. And you know how Clemson is. They're very exclusive. They don't like to just offer every single person. And so maybe the other guys that we have mentioned and we've covered have a little bit more of what they're looking for. But Clemson has offered Jaden Lucas, as we said, definitely somebody that Clemson looks to land the number 1 guy in the state. And then again, they've already got committed Colin Sadler and Adam Randall. So 2 out of the 5 right now. Any thoughts on that, Houston?
I think they're just going to keep on trucking. I know that they mentioned Antonio Williams a little bit. I don't know if they can pull him away from South Carolina if they were to offer, but that would be hysterical if they did, as far as a wide receiver prospect going forward. But I feel like, Clemson's made strides. If there's a talented year or a run in talent in the state of South Carolina, Clemson's going to be prevalent. In most years, South Carolina is going to make the runs and strides to kind of get these in-state prospects. But when you're dealing with, South Carolina versus Clemson and what you can build by coming to Clemson, it doesn't matter the position. You're gonna always be in the running with the in-state kids if you offer. So I think I think we've seen Clemson make great strides in-state this year, and then maybe we see Clemson pull out somebody like Jaleel Skinner or Antonio Williams in the air.
And let's also take a look at where they're projected to or where they have currently committed so you can see a little snapshot there. Again, 3 Tiger Paws on the board if all things shape out the way that we're looking with Jaden Lucas, number 1 guy there, hasn't yet committed to Clemson, but a lot of the fans on the message boards believe that he is leaning that way. So definitely somebody that Clemson needs to get, especially, considering their youth that they have at the cornerback position and considering the loss of DK this offseason. Again, Adam Randall, Colin Sadler already commits there. Jalen Sneed expected to go to Notre Dame, as of right now, which is March 30th. And then Jaleel Skinner, we did a video on him. He could go to Clemson, but a lot of people are leaning towards the Gators right now, considering, the room that Clemson has at tight end position too, and how he could be used there too. So let us know what you think in the comments. Are we right, wrong? What do you think about these top 5? Are you excited that Clemson seems to be leaning towards going after those top guys in South Carolina and not wandering too far from home base there? Let us know what you think in the comments, or let us know what you think where these 5 guys will all end up going when National Signing Day gets here, or early signing period in December. And hey, don't forget to make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay up to date with all of our Clemson exclusive content that we put out on a weekly basis.
Family owned and operated, serving Anderson County and surrounding areas since 1980. Heating, Cooling, and Services, Inc. is your residential and commercial comfort expert. Anything from preventative maintenance of your home HVAC system to overhauling a commercial chiller and everything in between. If you want to breathe easier and be nice and cool in your home or business this summer, give Heating and Cooling Services, Inc. a call today. Give Mark or Jason Trammell a call, 864-224-7655. Again, that's 864-224-7655. They'll take good care of you.